Chapter 5. The Toboggan Race. The Aston Martin pulled up in the ski resort's parking lot. The three spies headed toward the Grand Fox Resort and ski slopes. Stepping through the snow, Bond, 007, and Serena entered the hotel lobby and asked if anyone had seen 005. The front desk person said that she had seen 005 2 weeks ago for booking a stay at the resort. Exiting the lobby, the spies were unaware that someone was watching them, a cloaked figure outside the Phantom. They decided to go to the ski lodge and talk it over. 007 and Serena both ordered hot chocolates with whipped cream, but Bond had to be different. Lucky for him, it was a form of happy hour, so he happily ordered a vodka martini, shaken, not stirred, while winking and smiling at the woman who gave him the drink. After they narrowed down some conclusions, they headed outside to the back of the lodge to begin investigating. So 005 was booking a stay here, and we found a pamphlet belonging to this place. Do you think the Phantom is waiting for us? I mean, seriously. 007 continued to contemplate the situation until he turned around. Bond and Serena were gone. James? Serena? Guys? He started to run and search the outdoors. There is no way that I'm going to search this place on foot. He then looked over to a family skiing away to the chairlift, and there is no way I'm getting on those things. However, he started to jog towards the chairlift and hopped on. The lift climbed and climbed into the air. He shouted out for his fellow spies. He saw all the hills, skiers, and tubers. He also saw some back hills which were not used for any activities. He took out a small pair of binoculars and read a trail sign saying sledding and tubing hills. He then noticed three figures down on those back hills. He looked ahead to see how much lift there was left. Only a little bit. 007 grabbed the bars of the bench. He slid a hair to the front on the bench. He then released his hands from the bars and jumped off. 007 fell down quickly. He looked for something to land on. He held on tightly to his jacket and accidentally twisted the zipper. The hood then launched 4 strings, and at the end of them was a parachute. Gently, the spy floated down to the ground. He trampled through the snow to the back hill where the three figures were. There, he saw Bond and Serena tied back to back on a toboggan. Behind them, a cloaked figure had a foot on the back of the sled. Mr. Sleddy, we meet again. I regret to inform you that your fellow secret agents will not be accompanying you on your continuous mission to stop me. So that is why I have decided for you to say your goodbyes now. The foot let go of the toboggan and the figure vanished. Also, the toboggan then dashed down the hill. It was going down the hill so fast it would be impossible to save his friends and defeat the Phantom. 007 examined the slope to see if there was something he could use. He then spotted a sign that read Extreme Hill. Near the sign, he saw father and daughter with a saucer sled. Perfect. I don't like skiing. This'll have to do. He ran towards the couple. 007 then swiped the sled from the little girl. I'll give it back, I promise. You better. He put down the saucer and got on it, long ways on his stomach. 007 then pushed his feet and started to speed down the hill. He took out his flashlight zipline. Pressing the button twice, the zipline launched. The saucer was beginning to catch up with the toboggan, and the end of the zipline landed on the toboggan. 007 pulled and pulled himself and the saucer closer to the top of the sled. Living on the chilling edge requires dangerous rescues, 007 called. Get us the blazes out of here, Bond responded. 007 tied the zipline to the string on the front of the toboggan. From below, announcers could see the chase going on. That is the most incredible speed I've ever seen on a toboggan. This saucer and toboggan must be in the hottest race we've ever seen on these slopes. 007 pulled both sleds and turned sideways. They shifted down the rest of the way. As the sled started to slow down, they came to a near stop at the bottom of the hill. You both okay? Yes, but it was nerve-wracking. Terrible. It was a nightmare. A living nightmare, Serena said in shock as she was hugging 007. 007 picked up the saucer. It's a good thing that sled was there. I hate skiing. Which reminds me, I should probably give this back. Bond then looked directly into 007's eyes. You don't like skiing? May I remind you that I skied backwards, and then my skis also turned into a snowboard. And I was also being shot at. You may need to learn how to ski, my friend. Thanks, but we don't have time to sit around and waste time. We have to find the Phantom before he causes another death, like he almost did with the two of you. Perhaps we can get in contact with Q again.